G'day and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this hiking trip into Gundungurra country. I acknowledge the Gundungurra people as the original owners of the land that I was visiting. And what a country it is too. In this trip, I was out in Bungonia National Park hiking the white track with my kids. We had a really early start and we got there at dawn, which was great. The first part of the hike is pretty easy and it takes you up to Mount Eyre Lookout, where you get this really nice view from the north right around to the south, taking in the Shoalhaven River, 400 metres below. The trail then heads down to the junction of the Bungonia Creek and the Shoalhaven River. It's maybe 2.5 kilometres with a drop of 400 metres or so it's pretty steep. And there's limestone flaking away everywhere under your feet, which makes it pretty slow going, but there's plenty to see along the way. These xanthorrheas or grass trees were pretty impressive. They only grow like a centimetre or so a year, so I'm always a bit in awe when I see big ones like this, knowing they probably started life a couple of hundred years ago. And despite being late autumn, there were plenty of wildflowers and heaps of fungi to see. The trail levels out once you reach the confluence of the Bungonia Creek and the river. There's a heap of debris lying around, fallen trees and things. There's been tons of water moving through here over the last few months and it's, left its mark. The white track basically follows the creek upstream for, 2 kilometres I guess. It changes from thin, fast-flowing creeks of limestone rocks and boulders everywhere to wide pools with, nice, flat bedrock in other places. It makes for a really great place to swim in summer. There's a bit of scrambling along the edge of the creek in places, but it's pretty easy for the most part. On our way down to the river, we heard a few lyrebirds calling out, but we didn't see any. And then this. She was just scratching around looking for food and not singing, but it's always awesome seeing a lyrebird. Very cool. As you head further upstream, the Bungonia Gorge starts to come into view. It's here that the white track joins up with the red track, which comes down through the gorge. Now, when you come down 400 metres, you obviously need to go back up, and the trail out is even steeper than the track down. It's maybe 45 minutes of constant steep gradient, but there are some amazing views of the gorge along the way. Well worth it, just take lots of water, even in winter. Okay, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me out and about in Gundungurra country, and I hope to see you again soon.